aircraft shook violently for several seconds, rattling overhead bins and spilling drinks across tray tables. Lily grabbed Ethan's arm in fear, but his expression never changed. "Look at me, sweetheart," he said calmly. "It is only rough air." Nearby passengers panicked while a flight attendant stumbled slightly in the aisle, clutching the seats for balance. Ethan instinctively glanced toward the wing, then toward the ceiling panels, studying the movement like he had done it 1,000 times before. The flight attendant noticed him immediately. Her eyes narrowed with sudden recognition. Without saying a word, she hurried quickly toward the cockpit while Victor sat frozen, gripping his expensive glass. The turbulence finally eased, but the cabin still felt tense and unsteady beneath the dim overhead lights. Victor loosened his collar and forced out a nervous laugh before taking another sip of scotch. Then the intercom clicked on. "Ladies and gentlemen," the captain's calm voice echoed through the aircraft. "We would like to welcome a very special passenger on board tonight." Several people looked around curiously. Ethan remained focused on pulling Lily's blanket higher over her shoulders. Then the voice continued, "Mr. Ethan Cole, would you please come to the cockpit, sir?" The entire row froze. Victor slowly turned toward Ethan as the same flight attendant returned, now standing straighter than before. "Captain Harris is waiting for you, sir." Ethan carefully slid Lily's headphones off without waking her, then stood up as the entire cabin watched in silence. Victor stared at him with confusion while the flight attendant guided Ethan toward the cockpit. The moment the door opened, Captain Harris immediately stood and reached out his hand with visible respect. "Good to see you again, sir," he said warmly. "We still teach your emergency landing procedure in training." Ethan smiled modestly. That was a long time ago, but the younger co-pilot looked stunned. "Wait, you are Captain Ethan Cole? The pilot who landed